How was your holiday?
Hi Eli, lots of work this holiday, and I did get to have some quality time with my mum one of the weekends up in the Coromandel, and so that was really nice. Yeah. Who would like this?
Who's getting the honours tie on Friday?
Okay, so sadly we've had to postpone the honours tie ceremony, so we'll announce that later in the year as to the honorary recipient, but we're very, very excited. It's just at the moment with COVID alert level 2, we're just having to move some of our events or adapt them.
How do you like the new staff?
Look, the Mihi Wakatau was just outstanding and a beautiful way to start our term, and our lovely new staff really valued that opportunity to be welcomed in such a way with such araha from our students and our community. So we're very, very grateful to have these lovely staff working with us, and we wish our staff that we've farewelled all the very best for their new adventures.
Are you excited for the Lorax this term?
We are so excited. So we'll keep you updated with the changing goalposts of Alert Level 2 and the updates that we're getting from the Ministry of Health and the Ministry of Education. But what I've got just in the foreground in the table, I thought you might like to see, because some of you have seen it in the headmaster's meeting room. That's actually a pottery version of the Lorax, and my son, who is 20 and lives in Auckland, he made that when he was 10 in one of the art classes at the school that he was at, and it is actually the Lorax character and the little book. So I thought you might like to see that today. So yes, I've got his permission to have that in my meeting room, and we're really excited that the show must go on. It'll be in a slightly different format, but we'll keep you posted. I've got staff working behind the scenes to make sure that it's going to be just such a fun, fantastic celebration of the performing arts. Who would like this?
Thank you for letting us interview you, Miss Gifkins.
It is always a pleasure, and just before I sign off, I'd really like to congratulate the Blues News team behind the camera, in front of the camera, for the work that they are doing in putting St George's on the map virtually. Love it. Well done.
Hello, Annabelle and I will be interviewing Mrs Symes, who is filling in for Mrs Middleton. Why did you choose to teach at STG?
Well, my previous school, Wanganui Intermediate School, I'd been there a very long time, and I just figured it was time for a change. I mean, I really liked it at Wanganui Intermediate School, but it's just great to move on to somewhere else and have new things happen in your life.
What school did you most enjoy teaching at?
So I'm guessing you're meaning out of between Wanganui Intermediate School and this school?
Yes.
So bit hard now for me to decide that, considering I've only been here 2.5 days. So yeah, I think every school has its good things, and maybe it's not so good things. So I couldn't make a comparison after just 2.5 days, but I've got to say that I'm thoroughly enjoying it here, and the students are all so well behaved and so respectful. So it's really great.
How old were you when you started teaching?
So I started teaching when I was 21 years old. I came to Wanganui, and this is my 4th school, but I've always done my teaching in Wanganui.
Thank you for letting us interview Mrs Symes.
Hi, welcome back to Rural Blues News. Today we're going to be interviewing Jacob on his bug creation.
What is it made out of?
Junk and random stuff I made. And I found it around the house.
How did you get the idea?
I kind of just slapped the junk together and it kind of looked cool, so yeah.
How long did it take to make?
Roughly 2 weeks.
What were some challenges?
Probably the framework that we had to build out of wood to make sure it was strong.
Thank you for letting us interview you.
Hello, today we have with us Chloe and Alice to interview them about their horse riding.
How long have you been horse riding? Since I was a baby, because my mum sat me in front of the saddle.
That's nice.
6 years.
That's very precise. How long have you been in Pony Club?
Coming up 3 years.
What about you, Alice?
5 years at my last one and a half a year at my new one.
That's very exact again. Do you have any shows coming up?
Yes, this weekend.
What about you, Alice?
I don't compete, I'm retired from compete.
Okay. Chloe, we wish you good luck. And Alice, have a nice retirement.
Thank you for letting us interview you.
Today we're going to be interviewing Mark.
When did you start working in the Herald bus?
I have now been working with Harold for 7 years, so 2015 is when I started.
How old is Harold?
Harold's about 8 or 9 now, I think, but well, this one's about 8 or 9. Harold's been around the country for about 30 years. It started in Christchurch, so yeah, a lot of schools visited in 30 years.
What is the best part about your job?
Best part is visiting so many different schools around Wanganui, Rangitikei and Ruapehu and meeting thousands and thousands of children.
Thank you for letting us interview you.